And the Progressive Farmers Pet, a 6-to-1 shot ridden by Paddy Butcher-Gordon. Number 2 is Millzig. Stephen Swires rides that at 6-to-1 as well. Number 3, Castrad at 130. Charlie Viger's loaded on board. Number 4, Red Stella, ridden by Simon Whitaker. The team are quoted at 8-to-1. Number 5, the front-running Shujan, Marcus Armitage at 11-to-2. And number 6 is Shadows of Silver, a 10-to-1 chance ridden by Mr. Edward McMahon. Number 7 is Satin Dancer, 6-to-1 for John Durkin. Number 8, Bows Knows Best, only 5-to-1, Lewis Urbano. Number 9, Sir Thomas Beecham, 12-to-1 for Mr. Tim Cuff. And number 10, Blazon of Troy, 16-to-1 shot, ridden by Filippo Grasso Caprioni. That's the lineup then for this Moet Chandon Silver Magnum. So the trip 1.5 miles then, and they race away. And through the first furlong, it's on the inside, Shujan, Shadows of Silver on the outside of the pack, Satin Dancer, and there's no pace on early. So Farmer's Pet is through on the inside, and that's showing the early running with Bow Knows Best. Wide of these is Satin Dancer, taking quite a keen hold now is Sir Thomas Beecham on the extreme left of the picture. But it's Farmer's Pet that's come through to take the lead. Farmer's Pet leading from Shadows of Silver in second place. Shujan, we expected to be up there, isn't. And so it's Shadows of Silver that gains the day now as they continue their uphill climb through the first half mile. From Farmer's Pet in second, showing in third is Satin Dancer. Fourth behind these, Blazon of Troy. On the outside, Shujan, followed by Bow Knows Best, a length back to Red Stella, the white jacket running the rail. Very pale colours as the Thomas Beecham. Millzig is the trailer, and Castrad is 3 from last as they head towards the mile pole, which they've passed now, leaders have. And it's Shadows of Silver blazing the trail by about a length. To Shujan showing a clear second now. They begin a left-handed turn at the top of the hill, come down to the 7 furlong marker, and at the highest point on the track it's the Shadows of Silver that shows the way by a length. To in second place Shujan, with Bow Knows Best creeping through on the inside, just ahead of Farmer's Pet, can't hold her place. These are followed by Blazon of Troy. On the outside is Satin Dancer, and they're past the 6 furlong marker. So let's check the odds of reward. And Castor at the 7-to-2 shot, quite a bit of running to do to get there, to get in the firing line, starting a run. Shujan 11-to-2, Bow Knows Best at 13-to-2. They're beginning the descent to Tattenham Corner, and they've got under 5 furlongs to race now. And it's still Shadows of Silver leading, with Satin Dancer the outside, Bow Knows Best the striped jacket on the inside of Shujan with the black cap. 2 lengths back to Blazon of Troy, a further 3 lengths back to Caster, hasn't got competitive. Farmer's Pet very disappointing in the turn in, has only got 2 or 3 behind her, but they're heading for home, they're past the 3, and it's Shadows of Silver pressed on the outside by Satin Dancer. Here comes Bow Knows Best in the striped jacket wide of Blazon of Troy, the red colours running the rail. Castruet follows Shujan as they inside the final quarter mile they go. It's Shadows of Silver that's still in the lead. Shadows of Silver, Bow Knows Best on the very wide outside. Between the pair is Satin Dancer under pressure and one pace inside the final furlong. And it's Bow Knows Best on the outside that's come through to share it with Shadows of Silver, the rail. Bow Knows Best and Shadows of Silver, and Bow Knows Best gets there at the line. Bow Knows Best, Shadows of Silver 1-2, Satin Dancer 3, Blazon of Troy 4, Red Stella 5. Castrad in 6th place, never got competitive, but finished in front of Farmer's Pet, Millzig, Shujan, and one of the back markers was Sir Thomas Beecham. And so the result then of this, the Moet Chandon Silver Magnum, it's a win for number 8, Bow Knows Best, in the colours of Mr. Nigel Goldman, trained here at Epsom by John Sutcliffe, ridden by Mr. Luis Urbano, returned at 13-to-2. Second horse home was number 6, Shadows of Silver, trained by Brian McMahon, ridden by his son Eddie, and that was well, couldn't repel the challenge of Bow Knows Best. Third horse home, that was number 7, Satin Dancer, in the colours of Mr. Peter Saville, trained by Guy Harwood, ridden by Mr. John Durkin. Fourth horse home was number 10, Blazon of Troy. Surprisingly, Shujan, a confirmed front runner, never got competitive. Farmer's Pet, she likes the front run too, and she never was able to get in the firing line, certainly not turning for home. But Bow Knows Best in the colours of Mr. Nigel Goldman, and those beige and red stripe there came wide down the centre of the track, stylishly ridden by Mr. Luis Urbano, comes to take the race off Shadows of Silver, deprived in the final 50 yards of the race. Satin Dancer back in 3rd place. That horse placed again, but doesn't have a very high win to run ratio. But Bow Knows Best winning his 5th race from 18 starts, and saw the race out very well indeed. Certainly a progressive horse, and a horse that ran up a little bit of a sequence when he found winning form last year, and could well do the same with this.
Who Knows Best at 13 to 2. Second, number 6, Shadows of Silver, 10 to 1. And third, number 7, Satin Dancer, 7 to 1. Number 3, Castrep was the 7 to 2 favourite. The tote paid £8 for the win. The places 260, 240 and 240 again. The dual forecast came to £85.60 and